Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Views from the vault. This week in Caps, episode 227 goes in a couple of minutes. Leon and Pierre with you guys this Freaky Friday night. Drop a like on the video. Let us know you're here by saying hi in the comments. And for now, enjoy this beat by the BP Mercenaries.
Nice. I was researching something real quick. I saw some people asking, saying things in the comments. Can you hear me, Leon?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
You hear me? I don't know what happened. A bunch of my desktops got all fucked up. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Best show of the week. We're lined up with a lot of topics. So hopefully it'll be a good show. I know it'll be a good show.
So a couple of things, right? So first and foremost, the ducks, the last ducks, the olive one, that was pre-order leftovers, guys. So there was not a lot. And those are saying there was no 7 1/4. There were 7 1/4s. They just didn't show up. So we're gonna figure out what we're doing with those. To be honest with you, Pat and the IT team are not up right now. So those things could drop any moment now. I can't control that because I don't mess with the website itself. So, but certainly there were 7 1/4s. I don't know if you guys are looking for. Let me know in the comments if you're looking for pre-orders on these because I can definitely do that. So just let me know. And yes, Archie, linen, the natural hemp crowns can be steamed and they can stretch. Yes. Yep. So if anyone wants us to do Diego, there was a 7. There were 7 1/4s. There was no 7 1/4 option there. The reason why is because it didn't load with the 7 1/4 for some reason did not load. You could see when something sells out because it gets dimmed out, but there wasn't even a 7 1/4 there. I'm sorry, but sometimes these things happen, man. I'd be frustrated too if I were you. But let me know, guys, if you do want any pre-orders on those. I can set those up for you guys. I'm sure we can make that happen. Yeah. What do you think about the rumors around LeBron James maybe
getting traded,
diddying around?
Oh, well, that's tough. Without proof, it's hard to say. All
right, Diego. What experience do you have in that department? I'd like to know.
He's talking about the leftovers for the pre-order. It wasn't.
No. There was one hat that dropped.
Okay.
The two-tone one that didn't have the 1/4 load at all, and right, none at all, Diego. So, if you think that's intentional, I mean, come on, man. Now you're I understand you're frustrated, but give it a break. Please give it a rest.
I mean, you'll see your store. I think had 3 pages of drops. There's a lot of drops.
Well, Diego, here's what I'll do for you since you're so upset. I'll sell you mine. So send an email to mh@topperzstoreusa.com, and I will sell you mine. Okay? I mean, it's I don't want to be the guy, I mean, come on now. It's ridiculous. We should assess that beforehand. What do you think? Do you think we're just sitting here hoping things go wrong? Come on, man.
Yeah. You gotta understand, stuff happens. I mean, even a small company like mine, we didn't hit our drop on Thursday like we wanted to. We had to drop it today. Stuff happens,
Yeah.
Ryan, there's a link below.
No. He's saying, he's suggesting why not become a Law Club member.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I read that wrong.
I'm really not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's a store that does more than us for customers. So
yeah,
things happen, man.
It's crazy. You knew what I was going to say before I said it.
Yeah.
All right.
I had a long day today, as you can tell.
So what's So what's the rumors with LeBron? I heard he might get traded. He hasn't played a basketball in 8 years.
Yeah, but they're saying that, like, why don't we do this? Let's hit the countdown. We'll talk about it on the other side of this.
It's the views from the vault, live and direct, and it slaps the finest of fitteds, a community built on caps. Sponsored in part by the best in the business. No suggestions of fitteds, of classics and vintage. New era sickness, fire in the mix is ridiculous. It ain't no secret to the dopeness. If you're not focused, you left hopeless. Speaking of science that drops and what's tops, it's views from the vault, bringing you nothing but hot. Best of the best, exclusives and clean vision. It's a distinct mission in the embroidered thread of a system to bring you nothing but the real. Just link and get with it. All keepers, no sleepers, no weepers. You know what it is. BP merch work the sequence first, bringing the work with the fits. It's the moment you've been waiting for. It's dubs and somersaults. Welcome to a whole nother level of fitted. It's views from the vault.
Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. Another episode of This Week in Caps, 227 to be exact. You got Leon and Pierre with you guys tonight on Friday, December 13th. Friday the 13th. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Pierre, take it away.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a good time here, man. We got a hat dropping this evening. So by process of elimination, you guys know it's the corduroy Chicago Blackhawks that'll be dropping this evening. For Vault Club members, just so you know, the invoicing is going to take a while. A lot of ducks and a lot of Olympic patches that are getting invoiced as we speak. I think Anna's still working on them right now. Tomorrow morning, I will take over. And if anybody knows, I'm a invoicing machine. When I get started, I can move, man. So I'll get those things wrapped up nice and quick tomorrow. I'm going to go to the gym first thing in the morning, get back from the gym, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bang out invoices and make sure that it's that we get the shit done nice and quick. But shout out to Anna working really hard today. She had a lot of virtual appointments, and if anybody in the chat has done a virtual appointment with her. Every single customer that's done a virtual appointment with Anna has come away with some hats. So I guess they're doing, I guess it's going pretty well. So why don't we do this? Why don't we, can I show off the hat that's dropping tonight? We'll show off our hats, Leon.
Yep.
And then we can get into this, right? I'll talk about LeBron for a minute. So this is what's dropping today, guys. So we got the Chicago Blackhawks in corduroy. For those that don't know, when I saw this logo in the catalog, it reminds me of like the stuff I wore in junior high school and high school. It's got that feel to it. And for those that don't know, my parents also used to make me wear corduroys because they were sturdy. So up until I started to pick out my own clothes in high school, I was always outfitted in some J.C. Penney corduroys. So this just felt like the right thing to do. Love this hat. And you know, that Blackhawk script is nice, but you had to throw the Blackhawk on the side. It came out super nice, man. So this is going to be dropping in stream today. The Chicago Blackhawks, green under, red cord. We invoiced quite a few of these, but we still got a good amount for the general public. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, in regards to the 7 1/4 and that ducks, guys, it's going to have to go by. We're going to have to like randomize it somehow or figure out what to do with it because there's no super fair way to do it. But what I will do is I will make sure that we get some sort of pre-order going, and I'll see what I can do about perhaps a discount for the 7 1/4. You know, I can't do it across the board, but I can see what I can do about the 7 1/4 just due to this thing. So let me just figure that out. You know, give me till Monday to figure it out. And we'll get that going. Now, what are you wearing, Leon?
Andrew Kahn, a friend of the show, Akon, gifted me this hat. I think it's for his hockey team. So it's the milestone no stars. So yeah, little nice, almost like a Kings kind of colorway. Almost, he's got this logo at the back. Wasn't many issued. I think it was just for his actual hockey team that he plays for.
Oh, that's cool, man. That is cool.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing the all black green under LA. That's the era appropriate LA on the front with that 1984 Olympic patch on the side, outlined in gold. There's a really nice, clean. This is my favorite of the bunch. They're all good, man. They're all fantastic, but this is my favorite of the bunch. And there is also another one that will be dropping soon, sometime next week, shock drop that nobody has gotten a full look at yet. So that'll be coming up really soon. All right. Now, before we get into the hats, the LeBron thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's some talk that he was at some of these Diddy parties.
Well, he's quoted in saying in the past, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party."
Mm-hmm.
This is not news.
I absolutely don't like LeBron James. You know that. But if you go on my Threads account, I actually said, you know what? I don't buy it. I don't think LeBron doesn't strike me as a diddler.
Okay.
As much as I don't like him, he does not strike me as that. Does he strike you as that?
Here's the thing. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying when there's a blast radius of something like this, and then they start naming associates, sometimes it doesn't even matter. You're gonna feel the heat.
Yeah, but I don't think he. Yeah, that's not the point. Do you think he's a diddler? You think he did some of these Diddy things?
These Diddy things, like underage, like rape underage children? No, I don't think so.
You got to be careful with that word on the show. I know that, so be careful with that because that'll get us flagged. But I do think, like, people are looking for a reason, right? I think this dude's just old and frustrated now. I think he's old and frustrated with the Lakers. He's just fucking done with it.
I mean, there's rumors that Golden State is potentially looking at trading for him. I think Golden State should be looking to trade for AD more than LeBron.
I just feel like this dude's just over it right now.
Over basketball?
Like the situation in LA. So I just think he's over it right now. So yeah, maybe they do want to trade him. I don't know. This is like some diva behavior though, right?
I mean, he was playing real good. It's just that
no, but like is this giving up on your team though? Like, I don't understand. Why does he get a pass?
Yeah. I mean, he's not injured, right? He's just not playing. So there's speculation. So there's speculation that they're keeping him healthy so they could trade him. There's speculation that he might get named. There's all this crazy. No one knows.
I don't think this guy is anything to do with that Diddy shit, man. I don't think that's it at all. I think this guy is upset that it's not going the way he wants it to go right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's annoyed. You know? I don't know, man.
Yeah. He was playing at an elite level pre him missing time. That's for sure.
But he's given up on his team right now at this very moment.
But well, we don't know, but yeah, potentially. We don't know if he's being told to stay away. We don't know. But giving up on your team is definitely going to be up in a future topic. Not in no relation to LeBron, but we're going to kind of cover that.
Oh, the 49ers guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think LeBron, in terms of his ethics,
would not allow him to.
I don't think he's that kind of guy, man. I mean, he'll lie about reading books and shit, but this guy, I don't know, man. He's the cleanest athlete. Like, he's of my lifetime. There's like Ken Griffey Jr. There's him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking no controversy, no bullshit.
You know who taught us that you could be clean forever and then still come out?
Bill Cosby.
Well, not him. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was the cleanest athlete there was.
Fine, okay, but there's no way LeBron is doing Tiger Woods shit either.
I mean, these
Jeter
things are.
I won't say Jeter's. So Jeter was clean in terms of he didn't break laws and shit, but he wasn't necessarily the model of like how a man should conduct himself with women. He was like a player, man. It's like,
yeah, he had the starting lineup.
Yeah, LeBron was like, he's been with the same woman for so long.
Yes.
Like, I would not put Jeter in that category. Now, did Jeter get it? Did he break laws? Was he ever? He had these girls signing contracts before so he was very careful Like he would have them sign shit before he'd sleep with them.
Yeah, and he would also leave them gift baskets to say
Right.
goodbye.
So like, he's not like, is that, I mean, it's like almost like a double standard, right? Like if you had a female doing that kind of stuff, right? You call her a hoe or trash or whatever. He does it. He's a player. It's still not ethically like what I would want my son to look up to.
No. But he has
LeBron James is more what I'd want my son to look up to.
Yeah, I mean he loves his children, loves his family by all means, right? No controversies. He's a bit corny.
Something different here that we're not seeing. Like but
I mean, we don't know. But I think the thing that it's kind of taught us is just don't idolize anybody because these people are just people too,
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be your heroes.
I don't know. Remember Charles Barkley said something about not wanting to be a role model. Remember that? I forgot what his saying was.
Yeah, him and Shaq kind of have the same thing. Like, I don't want to be anyone's hero. Just do your own thing.
There's something that Charles Barkley said specifically about role models. I don't remember what it was, but either way, I don't buy it. All right, you ready to get started here?
Yeah. Charles Barkley. I'm not a role model. I'm not paid to be a role model. I am paid to wreak havoc on the basketball court. Parents should be role models, is what Mr. Sir Charles said.
Unfortunately, by default, when you're in the public eye and doing the things like on the basketball court and whatnot that he was doing, he would become a role model to people. Not that he wants that. Maybe it's not his intention, but it still happens.
Yeah, a lot of these men come from nothing.
Yeah,
and they make it out. So by definition, you are a role model. But yeah, in certain aspects, shouldn't put them on a pedestal. But there's aspects, dedication, determination, skill to your craft that you can definitely look up to.
Oh yeah, you can still look up. Like, I mean, I was never a Kobe Bryant fan, but like the stories you hear about him being out there the star of the team out there practicing hours and hours before everybody else. I mean, that stuff there's elements you should look up to, but Kobe Bryant even had his run-ins, Jordan was considered a degenerate gambler in some respects. So, I mean, that's why I'm saying, like, you never hear that shit about LeBron. You never heard that stuff about Ken Griffey Jr. There's just certain guys that, like, these are like the Keanu Reeves of the sports world, Yeah.
I saw a post today reminding me that Keanu Reeves does not touch anybody when he takes pictures with them.
Not as Eminem. Eminem does this, like he puts his arms.
He doesn't touch anybody. Yeah, it's funny, but yeah, shout out to Keanu Reeves, Canadian.
Yeah. All right, you ready to get started here?
Yeah, let's do it. So,
all right, so this is the drop tonight. We will notify you guys a minute or two beforehand. So this will be on the site. And there's still some Friday the 13th hats there, not the Ducks, but there's some Friday the 13th hats there. If you want to batch them together, get some free shipping. And Dice, I would say I would take Charles Oakley as more intimidating than Barkley.
Yeah, because Charles Oakley will punch you in the face.
The most intimidating guy I think I've ever seen on the basketball court physically was Anthony Mason.
Okay.
Anthony Mason was.
I think Ben Wallace for me.
Anthony Mason, I think, would have laid out Ben Wallace.
But
Ben Wallace, he's tough, man. Tough.
Yeah. They said that he could curl 450 pounds.
There is no human being alive that can curl 450 pounds.
They say that Ben Wallace did it.
No, not possible. No way.
All right, fair enough.
Rasheed Wallace, come on.
No, he's a good shit talker.
Yeah. He wasn't like an intimidator, though. Rasheed Wallace wasn't. He was like a pain in the ass. He was an instigator.
Yeah. So I'm reading. Someone said prime Ben Wallace was curling 400 pounds. Oh no, typically curl 200 pounds on a summer day. At his peak, he could bench press 460. So I was mixing up the numbers. I apologize.
Yeah, there's no way someone can curl that.
Yeah.
Do you know how much fucking weight that is?
That's a lot. But even curling 200 is a lot, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a lot. I mean, I would like to see his form when he's doing that. I mean, usually when guys are curling that kind of weight, they're swinging their backs and shit.
Yeah, super long arms too. But
yeah.
Another thing, someone else is saying he was curling 400, but I don't know. Well, whatever.
Dude, no, Leon.
No one's doing
no
that.
way. There's no fucking chance. No chance that guy curled 400 pounds. First of all, the length of his arms.
Yeah.
It's like if anyone in the world could do that, they'd be like 5'6".
Because of the shorter limbs.
Yeah. All right. KG was a different level than Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah. KG came into the league skinny though. I mean, he came from high school.
He was skinny. He was skinny.
But he was a beast though, nonetheless.
He was still but that guy is still scary, man.
Yeah, he's a 7-footer, and a lot of people don't know that.
Oh no, he's a 7-footer, but he's still, but he's scary. He has an edge to him, like Chet Holmgren or whatever. Like you're not like he's not intimidating. The guy fell on his hip. He broke his hip. Like an old lady.
He broke his hip. Man. I mean,
no guy that age, dude. Not to make fun of him, right? Let's be honest for a second though. No guy that age should be breaking his hip.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would probably make. To be fair, I'd probably make some funny sounds if I broke my hip, though.
You wouldn't break your hip, dude.
Well, I hope not. Yeah.
A guy that age you don't break your hip.
Yeah. It's
very rare to break your hip at that age.
It's I mean, it happens typically to older people. But yeah. He caught a rebound, landed
older funny. People with calcium deficiencies. It's like,
yeah.
Come on.
He's as thick as my legs, though, by the way. Shoulder to shoulder, he's probably as thick as my legs.
Oh, yeah.
He is not broad at all.
Nah, dude. I mean, what does he weigh? I weigh 252 right now. What does he weigh? He probably weighs like 230 at that height.
94 kilos, so 94. I hate how it's default to that on my search, by the way.
Like 210, maybe 220.
207.
207?
Yeah.
That's 7 feet tall?
And he's tall as hell, yeah.
Dude, that is fucking crazy. That is crazy.
He looks like Danny Longlegs.
Come on, dude. Yeah. I'm 250 and 6 foot, right? 6'1".
Mm-hmm.
That guy's a foot taller than me and weighs 50 pounds less.
Yeah.
The dude's a feather, man.
Yeah. He's got no mass to him.
That'll catch up to him quick, man. I mean, if he doesn't put muscle on, he's going to be out of the league in 5 years if he can't put muscle on.
Well, these like lanky centers that just shoot. Like that's like the new thing now, right? Just these.
Unless you fall on your hip and break it. All right, let's move on.
All right, crown-minded.
I like some of these. I think I like the Blue Jays.
Okay.
I did like the Blue Jays. I saw it in their post. I like the Blue Jays. I like the Angels too, even though it's got a light brim, which I'm kind of opposed to. But I don't know. I thought these were pretty clean this week from them.
Yeah, some of the Christmas stuff wasn't too bad, but there is some seasonality to it. Like that, the Cubs is okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Diamondbacks is so. Yeah, those are the two. I didn't like the Las Vegas side patch. If they put that like that sign there, I feel like you lose a lot of detail doing that.
I hate that Washington.
Yes,
that logo is just so bad.
Yeah, the logo and side patch. The combo itself sucks.
So Bleacher Report has this list that they're referencing. I wonder if Anthony Mason was on it. Let me know if Anthony Mason was on that list.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on here.
Locker Room of Downey dropped 2 Ducks hats.
Fucking Ducks, man. They're
cracking everywhere.
No, listen, the Ducks are the Bisons of right now.
Yeah. They sell. I mean, we dropped one this week, and next week we're dropping the leftovers from the pre-order that sold out. So
they sell, man.
Yeah.
It's a
cheat code right now.
Yeah, but it's a great fucking logo, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. Until people have their fill, people are going to keep making them. I mean,
well,
you're kind of dumb not to.
It's just a great logo, man. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I really like the duck hunt one that we did, man. That's probably my favorite one that we've done.
Yeah, that one's clean. It's got the orange, their new orange that they kind of use.
Yeah, because they got rid of that other orange, the hunter orange.
Yeah,
but it's actually probably better like that. It's a little more milder.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like the ducks for. I mean.
I see.
They brought orange into their color palette.
Yeah. But I like the Ducks logo, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Yeah, so
I'm glad they brought it back.
I'm actually liking this plum with the teal visor.
Yeah.
We did one like this too, Pat and I.
Yeah, I think I get the edge to the black one, but that's me. I just love that logo on a black hat.
We were gonna do Pat and I were gonna do a teal with a plum visor, but we're like the plum visor looks too much like black, so we're like, nah, I can't do it. Plum under visor, I'm saying.
Oh, under visor. So all teal with plum under.
Yeah,
that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, but it looks too the plum under visor looks too black.
Yeah,
because under there it'll look dark, but
yeah.
Angela, I'll take care of it, Angela. We'll get you. We'll do a pre-order on the ducks. Nice. I'll get it going.
Just like that.
All right. Let's move along here.
Our capologist. We dropped these two hats this afternoon. It's the field aces, so the spade and the heart, respectively. We will drop a club and a diamond later, and then these all come with baseball cards. So when you put all the cards together, you flip them around, it makes the bigger card. So
that's a really good idea.
Trying to do something different.
It's cool, man. It is cool. Very good idea. We just posted this up on the Instagram if you guys want to get a better look at it.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone who's copped so far. And then we have a small announcement. Unfortunately, our Christmas hats have been delayed a little bit, so we wanted to get them out to you guys sooner. So we're giving you a little bit of a preview. Those are the pins that will be coming with some of the designs there. So
they're late.
Yeah, our Christmas hats are way late. So the first two land next week, which will be fine. But the three, I mean, we're hoping to get them before Christmas, but we'll do our best.
Yeah, next time we gotta go even earlier.
I know. This year snuck up on us too, man. Like I can't believe we're 11 days away from Christmas.
Our Friday the 13th hats, I was worried about them. Right, they came in. You know what's interesting is all these Friday the 13th hats were supposed to be here on 11/28. Which is good. They got here a little early, 11:25-ish or something like that, and then they sent half of it to the wrong place.
Well, that would delay. Yeah.
So then I had to like battle and fight, and New Era was very accommodating. They helped figure it out, but then we finally got them just in time. All right, cool.
All right, moving forward. All right, so this is something that you
wanted. Yeah, I wanted to do this bad. I want the people out in the chat to like follow to play too, though.
Okay. So do you want to tell people the rules, or you want me to?
Yeah. So listen. So for $1,000, you're gonna build a team to beat a grizzly bear. So a full adult male fucking grizzly bear. Okay, we're talking like the most dangerous land animal alive, right?
Yeah.
$1,000. Leon, build your team. And I want you guys to build your team in the chat too. Build your team. So we got $1,000. You got a fucking grizzly bear, and you got to figure out how to take it down, and you get to assemble that team. So let's see, Leon, what do you got?
So straight up, I don't care how many it takes. The honey badger is not killing. The honey badger will not die from a grizzly bear, but I don't think it's doing any damage to a grizzly bear. The cheetah.
What about 25 of them though?
I don't think it's enough.
Those motherfuckers.
I don't know if it's enough. So I was thinking about this a lot. So, and I don't think the cheetah does anything to.
Nah.
Maybe the wolf, because the wolf in a pack is pretty dangerous. So I was between like a tiger and two wolves, but I think I'm gonna take the gorilla.
The gorilla?
The silverback gorilla, one hyena, and fuck it, because I don't have any money left over, the one honey badger. That's the route I'm going. I just think the silverback gorilla, he's not the most like ferocious, like predator, so to speak. I don't even think they really eat meat, but just the strength of him, I just hope that he can punch the grizzly bear in some. I just they're just the most aggressive. Territorial wise, I mean,
I'll tell you what I'm taking.
Yeah,
I'm taking 11, 12, 15. I'm just doing my math here. It's tough because I want to. Fuck. I'm taking 25 honey badgers.
Can they? Are they pack animals? Are they kind of?
It doesn't matter, dude, because they're not going to fight each other.
Yeah.
I think 25 of those motherfuckers, right? Ripping at your fucking feet and your paws and shit, and you can't, like, they're so tough. You can't. You seen like lions and stuff. They can't do nothing to these things.
Yeah.
I think if you put 25 honey badgers in there with the bear, it's going to tire it out eventually, and they're going to just keep ripping at it until it fucking exhausts itself.
Yeah, I could just see the bear just running away from 25.
No,
I've seen it run away from.
You gotta say that there's no opportunity for that. You gotta fight.
Okay. We're like in a cage type thing.
Yeah, you gotta fight.
Enclosure. The thing is, the bear is probably not going to kill it. That's the thing about the honey badger. I just don't know how much damage.
So what are you doing when you're going to attack one of them? What are you doing with the other 24? They're on your back, biting you, like ripping you apart, like. But
they're not gonna like. I don't know if they're gonna get like the jugular. They're not gonna. I don't know. It's a tough thing. I think the tiger is definitely the strongest one, but by taking that, you almost get no help.
The only other thing I would do is take a tiger and 5 honey badgers. That's the only, because listen, the silverback has got physical strength.
Yeah.
But it would get ripped apart, dude, because they don't have that thick kind of like
protection. It doesn't have the kill shot either. Yeah.
It would take one swipe across the chest and this thing's ripped apart, man.
Yeah. You're just hoping that it hits it with something, or it could pick
that's
up
way
like
too overpriced. That's way too overpriced. That silverback should be like the price of a lion.
Yeah, like 400 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about like what it would take to down a big Kodiak, like a big grizzly bear.
Oh, dude. There's no animal that could do it by itself.
Yeah. Because them shits is like stand on its feet could be like 11 feet tall.
Dude.
I'm not sleeping on the gorilla. I picked the gorilla.
Blaine, there's no way though a gorilla is not taking a grizzly. I don't think, dude. Have you seen what a grizzly like? When you see a grizzly bear, right? They are it's different, dude. Yeah. And you watch two of those things like fighting each other, like a 1,000-pound grizzly bear fighting another 1,000-pound grizzly. You start to say, "Holy shit!" Like a woman would rather be in the forest with that.
The only reason why I say gorilla, silverback. Like they're used to fighting other male silverbacks to protect breeding rights and whatever. So he's kind of used to being in a heavyweight battle, I guess. That's the only reason why I say it.
I don't know, man. I'm putting my money on 25 fucking honey badgers, dude.
I just don't know if they can hunt in sync. Yeah. Like a wolf can at least go and like in sync.
A pack of wolves would have no shot at a grizzly bear, dude. Like, what would it do? Like, it would just fucking slap one of them away, slap the next one away, and meanwhile, what are they doing? Biting it? Like, I mean, come on, man.
I've seen. So, in the wild, there is unlimited terrain, so they end up walking. I've seen bears like kind of. They're not going to just fight wolves. So I've seen like kind of wolves kind of chase off a bear. But yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, man. I saw a lion attack a bunch of hyenas, and it took one out, man.
I saw
it eating a hippo. They're eating the hippo.
I put in my story, remember, I think.
Oh, you put in your story? Well, I just saw it doom scrolling today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it crunched one right in front of the guy's face.
No, but it did it. That's a tactic it uses to tell the rest of that hyena pack, like, stay the fuck away from our territory.
Yeah, and given the choice,
they were hounding one of the female lions in the pride.
Given the choice, hyenas will eat lion babies. So I mean, there's always revenge on revenge.
Wolves are big, but they have no. They're not equipped to take down a fucking bear, though.
Yeah, I mean, they could take down a moose.
What the Leon?
Moose are crazy too. Size-wise,
they don't have the equipment to fucking inflict damage like a grizzly bear.
They got antlers.
Leon,
a moose is very strong. Like, people hit them with their cars and die.
Yeah, man. But what's that guy? But they're not gonna, like, a moose. What the fuck is a moose gonna do to a grizzly? Grizzlies hunt moose.
I mean, adult males 2 meters tall, largest antlers.
Leon,
240 kilograms.
The grizzly bear is an apex predator, and the moose is a moron.
But like, a moose in heat, I'm just saying, like, them things is nothing to sneeze at, man. 500 kilograms, man. How much is that?
I'm not saying it's not big, Leon, but you got to understand something. Like, what the fuck is a moose gonna do to a grizzly bear?
It's got antlers to protect us. The moose is not just gonna attack a grizzly bear. I'm just saying, like, a moose has antlers to defend itself at the least. 1,100 pounds.
A moose on this list would cost $12.99.
I would get maximum moosage then.
I'm sticking with it. All right, so Leah, I say 25 honey badgers. Let's do a poll. You say what?
I'm gonna take the grizzly.
No, not the grizzly.
That's sorry, the gorilla, the hyena, and the honey badger. So let me. Okay, so
that would there would be a gorilla, a hyena, and a honey badger, and I'm taking 25 honey badgers.
Yeah, who takes down the grizzly? Right.
A moose cannot kill a grizzly bear. A grizzly bear is an apex fucking predator, man.
So there's gorilla, hyena,
and a hippo would not eat a grizzly bear. Jesus Christ.
Is the battle in water? If the battle's in water, the hippo's pretty deadly, though.
Oh God, guys. A moose can kick? You think oh my God. You guys, if anybody here honestly thinks a moose is taking a fucking grizzly bear, you guys are crazy.
I mean, hold on. Moose attack human. Do we want to watch this?
No, because I believe it would maul a human.
Yeah. Oh no. It's doing this thing again. I can't click out. I hate when it's doing this. Hold on a sec. I don't know what's going on. Oh no, we're good.
All right. Did we get this poll going?
Yeah, I thought so.
All right. I can't see because I don't have YouTube open.
Yeah, right. It's you're winning 54 to 40, 59, 54 now.
Well, because the fucking 25 honey badgers, right, have an actual opportunity to kill it. What is it like if a hyena is biting at the grizzly bear's leg while the honey badger's on the other leg? It's still mauling the silverback. Then what do you do when the silverback is down?
Oh, when the silverback's down, you have no real. Yeah. Well, there's one. The grizzly bear kills moose during wedding, but that's a smaller moose. But yeah.
But they hunt moose.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? Honestly, a lot of moose, a lot of people die at the hands of a moose.
Yeah, you know? they think they're nothing.
No. Usually it's because they hit them with their car. Then the moose lands on top of the car and crushes the top. That's how a lot of people die in the northeastern part of the United States from moose.
Yeah. My slides is fucking up. I can't.
You can't get your slides back?
No, hold on. I might have to just restart real quick.
Well, all right.
Can you? I don't know what's going on lately with my keynote. It's can I tee up? Hold on a sec. I don't know what's going on. It freezes and then I can't click. So give me like a minute. I'm just gonna restart real quick.
All right.
All right.
And everybody, just so you know, we're about 4 minutes away from the drop. That'll be happening over at Topperzstore USA. And I will tell you why I love honey badgers while we wait for Leon. But yeah, let's see what we have for comments. Yeah, I like animals though. So yes, it's Animal Planet here. It's like my other thing. I like hat sports and I like animals. Elephant would be interesting though, because elephants aren't like killers, but I don't think a grizzly could kill an elephant. Are Indian elephants bigger? Yeah, they must be, right? I agree. You wait for the badger to frustrate the bear. Nah, come on, man. I don't think Yeah. Time to watch Animal Battle Vids with Pierre. Yeah, I could do that. We'll give it a little bit of time. Leon should be back in a minute. Yeah, hit that like button, guys, while we wait here. Polar bear versus a silverback. Polar bear wins. Polar bear probably beats a grizzly bear. The African ones are bigger. I like it better when there's someone else to talk to here. Have you seen the video of the stuff? The honey badger. Yeah. That video of the honey badger is pretty funny. Bill Belichick on the UNC is an interesting thing. I don't know, like if he's going to appeal to these kids he's trying to recruit. You know. My favorite NHL hat so far. Gosh, I don't know. I think it's that duck hunt ducks that we did. But there's so many good ones that Pat and I did. I don't know, man. There's a lot. I'd have to go look at them all. Oh, Leon's back.
Yeah. Have to do a quick restart. I don't know what keynote is really annoying lately.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you ready?
You have your drop soon anyway.
Yeah, drop's about to occur, guys, in about 2 minutes. So Leon's going to get us up and running here again. We'll get started.
Let me hop on your website too. When the hat drops, I'm going to post a link for everyone.
All right, cool.
But now that we're done that I
thought that was interesting though. We should do more of those. All right, Pro Image Colorado. What we got going on here?
Yeah, small week. So we had the Ducks and the Hartford drop yesterday, and then Monday we had the two Colorado Rockies hats drop. So bit of a shorter week for us at Pro Image Colorado, but these were the 4 hats that dropped this week.
So as we're doing this too, guys, in the comments, like, are you guys like, what's the vibes out there? So like, are people, because I was having this talk with Leon today, like for me, I'm not buying myself hats right now. I'm wondering what you guys are doing. Are you guys buying yourself hats? Are you focused on presents for others? Are you still doing both? Like, what are you guys doing? Because, you know, the vibe out there, it seems like when I'm seeing other stores, what I'm hearing from people is there's not as many hats getting purchased now, but I'm wondering what you guys are feeling. Let me know. Are you buying for yourself right now still? Are you still buying hats? I mean, invoices for us have been super strong. So we're still seeing a lot of our customers buying hats, but what are you guys doing right now? I'd love to hear from you guys. Fuck them kids. Okay, Roger. Buy myself hats, wild card. All right. Because I don't know, like for me, like I buy for my son and my daughter, and that's really it. You know, and Ann and I, you know, we've kind of agreed that we're gonna do something different. Like we're gonna go somewhere or something. But like I've gotten like kind of like out of the gift giving spirit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I used to love giving gifts. Now I'm like, I don't want them and I don't want to give them.
Yeah. Oh, it's up. I think as you get older, it's just like I mean, you especially, you're not the type of person to wait for someone to get you something. You just go get it if you need it. And
yeah. But don't, do you guys feel it's gotten so commercial? It's like crazy. It makes me not want to buy for other people. It's become so commercial.
Well, we're so exposed to it. I mean, like right now, it's like the Amazon's generation where anything is accessible at any time. You don't have to wait for it. You don't expect to pay shipping. You expect to have it with you really quick. I saw this like piece that they were doing on the news, and they're talking about how like a lot of people are disappointed with stores return policies because everyone's just so used to like, oh, I'll just buy a couple things, see what sizes fit, and then return the ones I don't want. But now like a lot of stores are starting to charge like a restock fee, and they're not going to pay for your return label because all that stuff.
That's really weird, dude. Because everywhere I've worked, like be an app, where the return policies were so laxed.
Yeah, it was almost too much in favor of the people,
customer, right? Yeah. But I think as like some of these retailers get slower, like these brick and mortar retailers, they're probably starting to like tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, well, two things that they quoted, it was like 37% of some of these returns are fraudulent, and the rising costs of the shipping, the reshipping it back, and then the cost of processing the orders is a big thing. Yeah. And Weston's talking about it. I think like a lot of companies are getting sick of people kind of exploiting, because even for us, like I'll use my company as an example, like the Capologist, we'll easily refund it or exchange it if it's our fault. But if it's the customer wanting to do it, we're not going to pay if you change your mind, you don't want it, we'll accept it, but we're not going to pay the shipping on the way back, and we're not going to credit you on the shipping that it cost us to ship.
No. Listen, that's the right way to have it. Like, because you'll have like, if you've decided to, and I get why people do it, right? Like if you buy like two hats, like a half and a set 5/8, because you're like, I don't know which one I'm get it, but that shouldn't be on the store to pay for the shipping back of the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get why they do it though. I do get why people do it.
Yeah, and Billy Blanco is saying people will buy an outfit once and return it, which is, I mean, that's not nice.
It's not nice.
That's not nice. But I mean, if people want to do
Canadian of you.
Yeah. But I mean, like doing it to me, I almost feel different if it's like at a store at a mall, because you're bringing it, like you're going and you're buying it, you're bringing it back. But if you do that to like online, man, that's kind of ugly, man.
There's a lot of like retail fraud out there now. And this is the thing, like some of these stores, I'll be honest with you, I don't think we've ever had a hat stolen from the store in the Bronx. I think if we've lost anything, it's been operational issues. Do you know what I mean? Because we have that controlled entry and whatnot, but you're looking at some of these videos of what's happening in like some of these like Walgreens and Targets and shit. I mean, dude, it's some crazy shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, some states don't even send the police unless it's like you steal over a certain amount of money and stuff.
It's crazy, right?
So people know they have a calculator. Like, all right, well, okay, cool. It's 900. It's not gonna be a felony. They're not gonna
but some of these retailers, they're building a case on you.
Yeah.
So when I worked at Target for many years, they would let you, if you were under a certain threshold, they would let you go.
Yeah, they tell you not even to chase. It's not even worth the liability.
No, but they would let you go because the LP team was building a case on you and getting you to that felony threshold.
Oh, and then they just drop the hammer?
Some of these people, they think they can continue to get away with it. They're like, oh, wow, I'm getting away with it. No, some of these retailers are building, like places like Target are super sophisticated. Like their camera system, they'll have a camera on your register, right? And literally all the transactions are right in front of the LP officer, like showing it as you're ringing it up in these self-checkouts and whatnot. Okay. So they're watching.
And if you
continue to do that shit, they're just adding it up. They have cameras all across the fucking parking lots that are right on your fucking license plate, dude. I'm telling you, like these places are very they're very sophisticated. And when I was at Target, I was actually, I was there as it was growing into that because it was many years ago.
It's probably way crazier now. Yeah.
It's probably crazier now. Yeah. But when I was there, they were growing to that place. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit. It was insane to me.
Like during the pandemic, it was like normal for people to wear masks. Now it's not so normal, but I think people were, more willing to do that when they thought they weren't, couldn't be identified. Yep. But the parking lot thing is interesting. Yeah, that's definitely a way to get yourself fucked up.
And let's see, Scotty. No, there's someone that said something here. Yeah, I agree.
This one?
No. Kyle, so the reason why they don't want you guys chasing them, there's a couple of reasons. Because number one, your employer doesn't want you to get injured and they're liable for it. And number two, if you chase that person into the parking lot, they get hit by a car.
Yeah, they get sued.
Your company's in a world of fucking trouble, man. Even if they stole, they don't care. They'll sue the shit out of that company.
Yeah. They're saying Walmart uses the same tech as the casinos. Okay.
Yeah, but now it's gotten more brazen where it's like put on a mask, go inside, fill bags with shit, and run out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right. So we got nice drops here, Leon, from you.
Appreciate it. Clink Room.
Clink Room.
Yeah, so these were.
Listen, I want to know something though. Can we ask them something? Mm-hmm. So one's in the chat if you like the kind of the off-topic banter, or number two if you want us to reel it in. One, if you like it. Two, if you want us to slow it down. I'd love to hear from you guys. And no offense taken. Go ahead and write what you feel. One, if you like that banter. Two, if you want to slow it down. Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, all right. And looks like you beat me in the poll, 56-43. I should have added a third option. Both would lose. Like everyone's losing. But yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's tough to say, right?
I don't think that would happen. I think I believe 25 honey badgers are taking it down.
Fair enough.
Dude, after a while, you're just gonna be fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, those things don't. I don't think a grizzly bear is gonna kill a honey badger easily. That's the thing. A lot of those things on that list, a grizzly bear is gonna kill them things.
Oh yeah. Like a cheetah. Like a cheetah's like a bitch.
That's what I'm saying. The cheetah ain't doing shit. The wolves, for the most part, I don't think are going to do much. Hyenas. I mean, the jaguar's got a strong bite, but a lot of those other ones aren't used to fighting in packs either.
But right? Jaguars, like pound for pound, they're like the strongest.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's get in the Clink Room.
Yeah. All right. So these will be up for pre-order until January 12th. Estimated delivery June 2025. Today we'll start off with beer batter. Phil and Big Flies got together to do this fish swinging the beer. Almost looks like a bat. It's got the bottle cap coming. Iced out. Levi is bringing us this kind of polar bear Swarovski looking thing. Sealed Fate. Donovan and Heather got together for this wax sealed duo pickaxe wielding Grim Reaper. Then we got our friend of the show, Ink Park, Infinite Future, kind of like this old school, kind of almost game 3D virtual reality kind of world thing. And then a really interesting thing. I don't think we've ever seen them do this, but Granny Slam is available in 3 different grandmothers. So you can get the grandmother of your skin tone, which is pretty cool. So like a white one, almost African-American black, and then a kind of a brownish color granny. So get the granny that fits you.
Like a Latino, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then Silent but Deadly, Jason V and Flanagan teamed up together to bring us like this kind of skunk ninja. This is a kind of ninja skunk lighting a match. Usually people light matches to get rid of poo smells.
Thank you for that, Leon. That was a nice little connection to some potty humor. All right.
Yeah. You never seen anyone use keep a set of matches in their toilet or in their washroom?
No.
Okay. I've known a couple cheap people that
like that. I see Febreze in there. I don't know.
They just like the match, and so it doesn't smell like shit in there anymore. So,
Interesting, Leon.
Yeah.
Well,
match is cheaper than Febreze.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I guess. Yeah. All right. So what's your favorite here, Leon?
Silent but Deadly, I think. But the Grannies is is awesome too. I don't know which color I would pick.
I like iced out too. I think that would look good.
Yeah.
I like beer batter too.
Beer batter's cool too. Yeah, and John's one is cool.
Yeah,
it's not really a miss here.
No, it's really not. I'm not sure if I like Sealed Fate.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It is. I know what that is.
I don't know why. Well, the original thing they called it was Death Seal to make it look like a wax seal.
Yeah, I know what that is. Like how you put
Yeah. I just don't like how he's holding pickaxes. I think that's kind of confusing. Like his weapon is a scythe, right?
I don't know, man. I'm not up to speed on my
your Grim Reaper
weapons. You know.
Yeah. Tony kills the Grim Reaper, so I'm always studying up on the Grim Reaper and different ways to do it. But I think it's a really strong meek for the Clink Room.
You got a lot of people talking about bathrooms now.
The matches, yeah. It's a cheap way to do it.
I think you're right, man. It probably smells worse with fucking Febreze. I don't know. Nasty.
Yeah, I had someone tell me like all those car fresheners and all those like air fresheners with the heavy scents cause cancer. But I mean, like, what doesn't at this point? You know,
dude. I mean, at this point in our lives, right? No one knows what causes cancer at this point, man.
Yeah. I mean,
my grandmother's like 90 something. She's been smoking her whole fucking life. She ain't got shit wrong with her lungs. But I'm not saying, I'm not telling anyone to go out there smoking. I don't smoke. So
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's just odd, right? I mean, it's like sometimes I think like the shit is like the luck of the draw, man, or the unlucky draw, I guess. You know, it's like it's just wild, right? Look at fucking Randy Moss, man. I mean, that's really terrible shit, right?
I mean, yeah, he was the super freak, right? He was the healthiest.
I don't know what his eating habits were and all that. So I have no idea, right?
Yeah,
but really terrible.
Genetically, yeah.
I mean, he was like, I love that guy, man.
Yeah.
I loved watching him on the Patriots. I just thought he was fantastic. But all right,
did they say what type he had? Did he disclose
liver cancer?
Oh, it was liver. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I heard. I mean, I don't know. He did say he was. I didn't watch the whole Instagram live video that he did. You know.
Yeah. I didn't have a chance to see it.
Yeah,
but good to know. He said he's cancer free, so that's good.
Well, I mean, the thing is with that, man, it could come back anytime. You know.
Yeah.
All right, Leon. Let's go through these. What are these?
So they had a dead stock drop. So basically, some leftovers from the pre-orders. I just put up kind of like a sampling. So there's 8 there. There's some Christmas ones as well.
Okay.
And then they're doing a shock drop. I think it happened tonight. It's supposed to happen tonight. It's the Clink Kong Saffron.
Interesting. One on the right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like black and orange, kind of like San Fran kind of colorway.
It's cool.
And then the side patch is kind of done in like this dark pewter or metallic blackish color.
There's an awful lot of Kongs now, huh?
Oh yeah. They always do well.
I remember at one point I was gonna try to collect them all, and then like there's no way to keep up with that shit.
Yeah.
You know, no way.
It always that one and then the big Clink word mark always sell out.
Mm-hmm.
So
all right.
I think it's a topic. Oh yeah. Have you heard about this?
No.
Jersey guy. All right. So this is a rare Fanatic win, I would say. Fanatics blessed this guy with a year's worth of jerseys. So Big Red Dave is a student I believe at University of Nebraska.
Yeah.
And every week on Thursday at 9:30, he would post a picture of this guy, and he would sit in the front of geography class every week, and he would wear like really obscure jerseys.
Okay.
So like it became like this viral thing, and I don't even think the dude knew.
Yeah.
But he would post every week, and he would wear like really, really different jerseys every single morning, Thursday morning. So it became a thing. Like people would check up on Jersey guy.
Yeah.
So I guess it was the last day of school, and Fanatics gifted him with the help of Big Red Dave year's worth of jerseys. So I'll roll the tape here.
All right.
So this is him arriving the class on the last day, and they just had a whole pile of jerseys for him. So, and then on chalkboard it says "Jersey guy." We got you a full year of jerseys. Love your friends at Fanatics. So it's a pretty cool. I don't even know if this guy knew he was viral. So that's pretty cool.
This looks like an avid social networker.
No, he's just a random dude. And then every week the tweets would be like, we'll tell you the name, and sometimes you'd get yelled at for being late because you sat in the front and stuff like that. But it was like a cool little viral thing.
That's cool. I'm still on that fuck you Fanatics energy though.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, random rare Fanatics W. We gotta call.
They don't ever, dude. They don't. All right, so you know what they just did though? Like, listen, man, is that really like? You think this is really goodwill?
I mean, for this guy, guy got the benefit.
No. I mean, like Fanatics' intention, like you think Fanatics like, man, let's do something nice for this guy, or do you think Fanatics said, this is an opportunity for us to look nice? Yeah, and get free advertising
for sure, 100%. But this guy got this one guy got blessed.
This world,
but good for them.
This world is something else, right?
Yeah, but this guy never did it for the. I mean, this guy never did it for the like. He didn't do it for this guy. Yeah.
Come on,
I'm on the FU Fanatics train 100%, but. For them to do this gesture to this, it's a nice gesture, at least. Good for them. It is a rare Fanatics win.
I don't think I'm gonna say it's a nice gesture.
You don't think it's a nice
gesture, dude? The nicest gestures in life, right? You never fucking hear about.
Yeah,
that's the fair. Point. That's
fair. That is fair.
You know, that's the point. Like, I mean, I'm so sick of watching like fucking reels and shit. Where it's like someone like videotaping themselves, like giving something to a homeless person. Like, what, like you're doing it for yourself at that point.
Yeah, well, people make careers off that now.
No, but it's like the best gestures are the ones that no one sees, other than the two people or multiple people that are involved.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree
because. I got into this one day with someone like about like volunteer work, which is fine. Volunteer work is fantastic, man. If you're doing it solely to volunteer and help somebody, but if you're doing it to be in the public eye or for someone to see you doing it, that no longer is a selfless act.
Yeah. Could you argue that posting it would encourage other people do it, kind of normalizes it? Like, let's say giving blood, let's say, you know, part of it is self-serving, part of it is, hey, look at me, I'm giving blood. Yeah, I agree. And it's the same thing with like voting and stuff like that.
There's very few people on this planet, and when I say very few, I don't mean like two. I'm talking like, you know, relative to the total population, that do things genuinely for other people. Yeah, like, I mean, in a genuine way. You know, and I'm not saying the whole world is, that's not what I'm saying. It's just like, I think even if it gives you a good feeling to do it, it's almost like a rush for you. How is that still not like selfless?
It's not. It's doing the current thing, but it still gets the point. Like, I'll use the example of the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah,
they say they may have found with all those donations, they may have, like, they didn't cure it yet, but they're on the way at least.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, Movember, another one of those kind of. You know.
Look, I don't want to be a Scrooge here. I just
hear you.
I just feel like some people just do it.
You're getting a pat on the back.
Yeah, for a pat on the back.
Yeah. But my argument is, if it encourages other people to do it, or if it normalizes it in a way and kind of encourages, like, there is good that comes out of it, even though people are doing it for selfish.
Some of this shit's so staged, though, dude. Some of it's so staged. All right, let's move on, because I don't want to go down a weird rabbit hole, but some of it's so staged. All right, Topperzstore Europe had a pretty solid week. Yeah, I got some good stuff here. So you got the olive and orange down there, which looks really nice. Got the cascading A's that came back for another round. Gosh, there's a lot of good stuff here. You got two of these kind of like metallic roses, the LA that with the flames. Everyone seemed to love that. They're asking me to get that in the US. We have something coming that's similar, but really solid week from them. Anything stand out to you here, Leon?
The LA. The LA is real cool.
Remember how we used to hate flames? Now, like, we like them. It's like I don't know, man. Like roses and flames and shit. I didn't like them like a year ago, 2 years ago. Now I'm like, all right, man, I like these.
I think because the first time they came out, they used like a weird blue and a weird kind of red. You know, this with like how it's black, like the execution is real good. What Pat did here, like the blacked it out and then had the gold with the red. I think it looks real good.
It does. All right, let's go along here. You got a retro Columbus Blue Jackets there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the Friday the 13th in Europe. That was the Friday the 13th. Ducks. You got a White Sox with that metallic rose. Another lightning bolt. Atlanta Braves. Some good stuff here, Leon.
Yeah, definitely. The black roses for the death of their season last year.
Oh my god,
man, they are horrendous, dude.
Yep. And the Red Sox saved their ace. So from the fucking dumpster fire that is the Chicago White Sox.
Chris Sale 2.0.
I think this White Sox hat is cool though.
Yeah.
As bad as the team is, the logo is fucking incredible.
Yeah. I like that Mets with the National League, the shade side. That's a cool hat.
That's cool. It is cool. All right, let's move on. More good stuff. I'm starting now that I saw Pat's version of that Panthers logo. I like it better.
Yeah, I mean, here it makes sense. It's in the Realtree.
You know, people saying Realtree is dead, man. All of our Realtrees are selling.
Yeah, if you make a good one.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Anything could be dead if you make a bad one. It's the same thing with like when it happened with the Bisons or the COVID Pirates. But when we saw a good one, we want them shits. So,
yep. I think we're gonna start seeing that with the Ducks too, right?
Yeah. You're gonna be sick of them if they're all bad execution. But if you see a good execution one, you're gonna want it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Blackhawks is real interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Different.
I don't know if I love the skull.
I'm not a fan of the skulls, man.
White Sox, but I mean,
but there's a market for it, you know.
Yeah, he's got good execution on it. It's just,
I'm
kind of over that stuff.
Yeah. Well. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm. And then I think 2 pages of these kind of hats.
I mean, these things, I know some of our viewers aren't a fan of these, but these things are taking over the fucking world, man.
Yeah. And for retailers, it's much easier to stock one size, one SKU.
The fitted guy in me loves fitteds. The businessman in me loves snapbacks because they're fucking easy, you know. But these are good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doug. All right, let's move on to the next slide of these.
I believe, this is the.
Oh yeah, I like those Friday the 13th on the snaps, and I know Victor Silva is a big fan of the 950 A-frame.
Yeah, it's smart that he chose a one panel for that embroidery because the execution is way better.
Yeah, it's clean.
Yeah,
very clean. All right, cool.
Yeah, that Otani solid as well.
Yeah, it is. I like it with that metallic silver.
Yeah. All right. USA.
Yeah, we had a ton of stuff drop this week. We had 3 Panthers drop, and all of them sold out. I think there's just a size 8 left in one of them. So we need a Leon to go in there and pick one up. Leon size. But tons of stuff dropped. We had some A-frames drop. We had, again, 3 Panthers. 2 of them are pictured here. I think the other ones might be on the slide. Ton of stuff dropped today for Friday the 13th. I mean, gosh, just a ton. I mean, the Memphis Redbirds dropped. I can't remember half this shit, man.
Yeah, I'm glad the Memphis dropped finally because every stream it seemed like people were like, "When's the drop? When's the drop?" So
and we put on pre-order too, so it's now on pre-order because it sold out so quickly.
Yeah,
and then
sold out.
One of that I was surprised that sold out really quick too was the that Woodland Camo Blackhawks is just about sold out too, and that's Woodland Camo doesn't usually sell as fast as everything else, but that thing blew out. So
yeah, you guys are doing great stuff with that material.
All right, let's look at the next slide. Yeah, I mean the Lou. I'm surprised the Lou is still sitting there. The remainders from the pre-order are still up on the site. I was shocked. I thought those were going to fly, but then like the Philadelphia Eagles leftovers flew. It's interesting. I didn't think that would happen. But still, more good stuff. We had some pre-orders land, so we had the pre-order leftovers go up. The two real trees for today did really well. The Friday the 13th and the Ducks. The Ducks sold out. The Friday the 13th moved pretty well. Yeah, so pretty solid week for us at Topperzstore USA.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your boy's back in the news. So, LeBron James Jr., despite his robust points per game, they said he sold $50 million worth of jerseys so far.
Yeah.
So they did some math. 500,000 jerseys sold at around $100 a piece. $50 million in revenue, setting an NBA record, even passing his dad for rookie sales numbers.
That is pretty crazy.
I didn't know his jerseys sold like that. I don't know.
I mean, that's why. I mean, that is why they brought him, right?
Yeah. I don't even know has a second round pick sold that many jerseys ever. Like that's a crazy number.
I mean, not in their
real rookie year. Yeah.
They might have turned into like.
Yeah, like Jokic was a second round pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's insane, right?
Yeah.
Are people buying because they think they might not be available later? Like, is that a thing? Like
no, I think some people listen. Some people love this story, like
yeah,
and I think some people too. They're on both sides of the fence here. They either love this story or they hate it, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think people hate Bronny. I don't think that's what it is. I people are like, oh, you're hating on him. You're hating. I don't think that's what people hate. I think people hate the fact that it's not based on merit. You know, I think that's what people hate.
I think you had a really mature take on it on Threads. Because there's someone that posted like, oh, like where are the haters now? He scored 30 points in the G League or whatever. But you were telling him it's a lot of the hate is on the situation and not on the actual kid. Like no one really hates the kid.
No,
it's not really his fault. Yeah,
there's nothing to hate about him. He's not a hateable kid.
Yeah,
it's a nice kid.
It's the situation and his father that manipulated the situation.
Yeah. His father and the Lakers organization manipulated it and forced this situation. And now he's the one taking the brunt of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
because if you're an NBA player or someone that's aspiring to be an NBA player, you're not going to want this kid he's not going to get any easy looks. Kind of like Caitlin Clark, right?
No.
Like no one's going to take it easy on them.
But when you see him in an NBA game, he looks like a boy amongst men.
Yeah.
He does. And I mean,
that's not his fault. He should have stayed in. In all reality, he should have stayed in and kind of developed his game longer, but it wouldn't have helped the father-son thing. Like LeBron can only hold on for so long, right?
Nah, this dude, listen, man. This just proves the point that it's all about business and money.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about business and money. There is zero benefit from a winning perspective.
Yeah.
To bring Bronny to the Lakers, okay? There is zero benefit from a winning perspective. There is only that's probably that's my Discord. I gotta let me quit Discord. I didn't know if you guys could hear that. Let me just quit Discord.
Yeah. I got my headphones, so no one can hear myself.
Yeah, no, that's mine, guys. That's mine. Because I'm on my laptop, I'm usually on my regular computer. But it's all about money, man. There's zero. The only benefit of doing this was to appease LeBron James and to make money.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a money move it was, but yeah, it was to.
No. Well, you're looking at it, right, dude. You're looking at it right there. You don't think the Lakers benefit from this?
Oh, they definitely do. I just didn't know that. Like, I don't know if that they thought that he's going to sell this many jerseys. I don't.
No,
I'm
I
surprised.
think, dude,
I'm hella surprised.
Leon, listen, dude, listen. These are savvy business people.
Yeah.
You don't think they saw the money in this?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, Leon, they did.
Yeah.
The only reason why this happened was because at the end of the day, there was dollar signs.
Yeah. I mean, Topps definitely made a bunch of money. They did a bunch of dual signed cards because LeBron's contract with Upper Deck had just ended, and he started signing with Fanatics and Topps and stuff. And they sold a bunch of stuff with both of their signatures. And stuff.
Leon, when they saw, the Lakers saw dollar signs.
Yeah. Is that smart for a franchise to do that? To waste a pick to make money, just to make, like,
who fucking cares? Half these second round picks don't even fucking make it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's money.
Yeah.
And if LeBron leaves them now after they bent over backwards too for this together with him, that's pretty fucked up, dude.
Yeah. We don't know what happened though. We don't know if they told him.
We don't know, but I'll tell you one thing Jordan wouldn't have done. He wouldn't have like done this.
Well, we know he how old was he? His latest 37, 39. He played 81 games. Right? So LeBron, yeah, he gets a lot of credit for playing. I think Jordan was 37, but like LeBron gets a lot of credit for the longevity and whatever. But if you look at his games played, it don't stack up to when Jordan was available. The best ability is availability, right?
Jordan won, but the culture of basketball has changed a little bit. So I don't want to just completely say that it's LeBron's fault. Like load management and all that shit. That's a new fucking concept, dude.
Yeah, but Jordan and Kobe know that they knew the importance of playing for their fans. Like if he's only gonna go, to Chicago once a year or Charlotte once a year, he's gonna play. I'm fried. Okay, I mean, make an argument the why are, and you don't gotta just be disrespectful. Jordan played every game when he was old. His last season, he played 81 games. I'm fried,
dude.
Am I wrong?
Here's like, listen. Here's the difference, right, between the two of them. Jordan was an undeniable, every day, I'm going to give it my all competitor.
Yeah.
Was LeBron better at age 37 than Jordan? Yes. Okay. Yes. You want to hear it from me? Yes, he was. Who was the better player throughout their career? Michael fucking Jordan. And you know who wouldn't quit on his team? Jordan. You know who wouldn't be taking this fucking whatever it is he's doing right now? Jordan. You know who wouldn't ask to be traded to a different organization that would be more optimal for him? Jordan. Like it's just me, man. That's just how I see it.
Yeah, he didn't need to form a super team either.
No. And anybody who said, "Oh, we never won without Pippen," listen. You could have replaced Pippen. Pippen was a great sidekick, a great number 2. Okay, but there's a lot of other guys that could have filled that spot, and he still would have won championships.
Yeah. Well, Pippen didn't win anything without him either, though.
No,
I mean, I'm fried. If I'm fried because of LeBron, so okay, Arian, all right, cool. But if you want to give me a reason why I'm fried, you can go right ahead. But the competitiveness of Jordan is just on another level, man. Anyone who's watched both, it's not close.
I don't think it is, man. I don't know how anybody in the right mind can watch The Last Dance and be like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't get how anyone could watch that documentary, right? And yes, you can hate Jordan because he was a dick or whatever the fuck. Okay, fine. I don't know how anyone could watch that shit and not realize that this dude was fucking obsessed with winning.
Yeah.
And he was always the most talented guy in the court.
And when we did those basketball drafts, I took Kobe too. So that's kind of where I don't understand what LeBron was ingrained in my brain. If it was ingrained in my brain, then I'd rank him higher. He dominated Toronto. I don't know what your fucking point is.
No, he's saying that maybe you have a skewed view of him because you're bitter about him. Which is, listen,
well,
I
he
think
dominated Toronto. He dominated us to a certain point. Nobody could get out of the East, so I don't know, but I still take Jordan over him. I still take Kobe over him.
I just don't understand. Even like I want to take Kobe over. Here's what I want to take Kobe over him. I think Kobe's gotten more elevated posthumously than he actually was when we watched him play. I think like that's just my opinion, though. I know people are going to kill me for this because he died, right? He passed away. But I believe that LeBron is the second best of all time. And I don't think Kobe is in the same conversation with Jordan and LeBron. I don't. I think like LeBron, I think Kobe's like 9 or 10 all time.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what I think. But I do think anyone who's watched The Last Dance, I think these younger guys, right? I think they're missing the point. Like, it's not about like LeBron isn't your binky. Like, you got to try to look at it like through a fresh set of eyes and like really look at the statistics, watch him play, watch the killer instinct this guy had. Actually watch The Last Dance without being bitter and nasty about it. Just watch it. Just watch it. There is a difference going to 6 finals and winning all 6. There's a difference in that output in that situation where he was with the same fucking team versus LeBron going from situation to situation and tying in a couple of wins together. You know, I mean, it's different. It's just different. And I have Kareem above Duncan. LeVar, I just want to make sure I get that answered there.
Yeah.
LeBron is not LeBron's not a complete player, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you why he's not a complete player. Because he was never one of the best defensive players in the league, no matter what anybody tells me. Yeah. Michael Jordan was a lockdown defender who gave 100% on defense and gave 100% on offense. LeBron James is almost like the Derek Jeter of defense in the NBA to me. He would do the flashy rundown block. He would do some shit like that, just like Jeter would do that jump throw, right? And I'm going to tie it together. But then when you get to the actual metrics associated with defense, both of them are fucking trash. Defensively. Now, Jeter was a clutch player, but he was a trash. His range was one of the worst in baseball at shortstop, which is why when A-Rod came, he should have been playing short. Same thing with LeBron. He makes these fancy rundown blocks. He was never the best defensive player at his position ever. Never. Jordan was.
And part of it too is like LeBron's got such a physical advantage. I think a lot of his advantages come from being he's 6'10", 300 pounds, all muscle. I don't know.
Okay, so and there is no world where LeBron James can cover an actual center. There is no world where that happens. There is no world. So if you think, and there is no world where Michael Jordan could guard Hakeem Olajuwon or Shaquille O'Neal, and there is no world where he would be able to defend a fundamentally sound center that really doesn't exist in his era. He would get eaten alive by these guys.
I think a lot of it goes down to mentality too. It's like you see him flopping around, rolling around. He gets touched, and the crying, and then all that. I don't know, man. Whatever. You like LeBron. If you like LeBron, you like LeBron. But if that's not the guy,
I'm not even a fucking Bulls fan. I'm not a Bulls fan. I'm a Celtics fan.
Yeah.
I watched Jordan torch the fucking Celtics in the second in these other stages of his career when Bird was on his way out. I hated. I just fucking hated him. I fucking hated him.
Marc Gasol is
I've watched him play, and I've watched LeBron play, and from what I see, my eyeballs tell me Jordan was a better player. and it's not close to me. That's just it. Let's move on, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Hat Club. So they got the 3-pack ambassador pack, and then the glow in the dark chain stitch.
Okay, can I just say one more thing? Oh yeah, he was a defensive player of the year nominee
Once or twice. Cool.
Once or twice, whatever. Michael Jordan was, like
10-time all defense.
10-time all defensive. And there's a crazy statistic too. He was a scoring champion and defensive, like on the all defensive team, NBA first team there, and finals MVP. I think it was 4 years he did that.
Yeah. It's only been done 4 times, and he did it all 4 times.
It was that's crazy.
I don't even think LeBron's won MVP that many times.
I think he won 3.
Maybe 3?
He won 3 MVPs, I think.
Yeah. So the greatest of all time only won 3 MVPs. Okay.
Well, yeah, but I mean, listen, I think he's the second best. I think he's number 2 all time. That's what I think.
I think his accolades outshine Kobe, but I'm saying like in a do or die game, I think I'd rather take Kobe. Like that's just
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I would take if the debate for me isn't Jordan versus LeBron, I'll be clear about that. But if you're telling me who am I taking if I'm starting a franchise, let's say prime Kobe or prime LeBron, I'm taking prime LeBron.
That's fair.
His physical attributes.
Yeah. I mean, 6'9", 300 pounds. I mean,
not
like not many people are built like
that big. He wasn't 300 pounds, but
you know what I mean, though. Like,
yeah, but he's
jumping out the roof, whatever. But just the skill, the skill that Kobe had, though. I mean, he's closer in like archetype to Jordan than anybody.
Fuck, I'll take it. Listen, I love Kobe Bryant, but I think like since he's passed, the legend has become more than it actually was. It's just me, man. I that's just how I look at it.
That's right.
No,
I think once he retired, it got better for him, and then it elevated again when he passed away because more people took his words more serious. But I think a lot of the stuff, even when he was like helping players after he retired, Jason Tatum, Doncic, Trae Young, some of these guys are stars in the league.
Oh, I still think Kobe's top 10. I didn't say he's not top 10. I'm just not. I don't think he's. I mean, I would put Jordan, LeBron. I would put Magic Johnson in front of him. I would put Larry Bird in front of him. I would put Kareem in front of him. Fuck, I would put.
It's tough for me because I didn't see a lot of those players play in their prime, so it's like really hard.
If I had time to write the list, I mean, I could write a list, and he would be in the top 10 somewhere.
Yeah.
You know? I like LeBron more than fucking Embiid too. Come on. All right, let's get back to the hats. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So glow in the dark chain stitch and ambassador pack.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I like the chain stitch is growing on me.
Mm-hmm.
The ambassador packs are like, I don't know, man.
I'm not feeling the ambassador pack. I mean, the Philly made more sense.
Whoa.
What happened?
Bird is not better than Kobe. Bird is like Jesus Christ.
They play in different eras and they play different positions. It's hard to know.
Nah, dude.
I mean, admittedly, I didn't rank Bird that high, but I'm not. I can't say that I watched him a lot.
He's a white guy and he's kind of ugly. Like Larry.
No, but I didn't watch him. I didn't watch him like you did.
Assassin. He was an assassin.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I knew, I studied his game or nothing like that. I know he was a killer.
Like appropriately, but that's the same thing that these guys will say about Jordan. They didn't see him. Like, you know, I mean,
that's why I don't take it that serious.
all right.
Yeah. See, Brian Scalabrine over Kofi. Like, okay, now what's you're just.
Kobe didn't have any Hall of Famers around him.
We played with Shaq. What are you talking about?
It was Shaquille O'Neal, man.
Yeah. Played with Shaq. And Pau Gasol's probably gonna get in the Hall of Fame. And he played with Karl Malone and Gary Payton towards the end of they were washed by then, but come
on. Oh God. All right, we gotta keep moving on, man.
Yeah. Stone Dome and NFLs.
People, when we posted this, people fried these. They didn't like them.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see some of the logos. I'm not. I don't love the logo choices and a lot of like the interlocking stuff, but it's different.
Yeah. No, Nash won that MVP award over LeBron. Right? The year Steve Nash won it was over LeBron, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He won 2, and a lot of people still complain about it.
Yeah, I mean, I personally like these. I don't know.
Yeah. Some of them are interesting, like the like that New York Jets almost looks like an Islanders logo. I think the Eagles isn't bad. The Houston is not bad, especially since we saw it be used a lot of time. But some of them are like Green Bay Packers. It's not Hat Club, so I just don't like the logo.
Yeah. Well,
and the Chicago Bears.
They use the logo though.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Right.
Kind of can use what you can use.
All right, let's move on.
All right. So you know the story?
Yeah, I know the story. This fucking guy. Did he get cut?
He got cut today. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So for those who don't know, Devondre Campbell was Kyle Shanahan went to put him in the game in the third quarter. He said, I don't feel like it. And he ended up walking off. No valid reason. So we'll find out if there is a reason. I don't know. But
no, the reason was because he got benched or he didn't want to go on. He didn't want to go out there.
Yeah. So his team, a lot of his teammates cooked him.
Rightfully so. Kittle was the one that cooked him the most, though. Even his coach, though, like you could feel this going. This is a real bitch ass move on this guy's part, man.
This was a horrendous game too, by the way.
Dude, it was 12-6, no touchdowns. Like, ugh.
I think the Rams.
This reminds me of that Super Bowl the Rams played against the Patriots. Remember that? That was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be tough for him to get another job. You would think, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe someone else gives him a shot. NFL.
Do you think some of these other players should have shut the fuck up though? Like, I mean, like even
Kittle,
he's pouring on a little bit, right? He's like,
you kind of had to handle it internally a little bit, right?
I think so, man.
Yeah,
I think so. I don't know, man. I think like Kittle, the way he was playing it up, he was making it about him at that point. Like, look at me. Let me stand on my soapbox for a minute. How about this, man? How about this, Kittle? Like, just let the coaches handle this shit. You move on. If you want to talk to this guy in private and say, dude, what a dick, like, go ahead, man. But like, why do it that way?
Yeah. To me, I would have shone a little bit of light on the linebacker. I think it was his first game back from the ruptured Achilles. He was the linebacker that got injured during the Super Bowl last year. You know, like, let's pump up this guy. He's making a season debut, and this guy doesn't want to play. All right, cool. You know, let's talk about the guy that wants to be here.
How did people know? The only thing I don't know is how did everyone find out that he like did this? Like,
that's what he said. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You know what I mean?
But,
no. Yeah. I'm wondering, like, how did people know that he refused to go in there? Like
that, I don't know. But it was reported on. That's what he said. I don't feel like it.
Yeah, you're right. Someone could they can land a plane on that guy's forehead. Yeah, well, not in San Francisco though. All right, you ready?
All right. Burdines. So the one on the right is a Rob Smid design, and the other one is a Hounds. I'm not sure if that's a I feel like that's a custom logo, so it might be part of their artist series.
That's a custom logo. That doesn't look like the Rockhounds.
No, it doesn't. Originally, I thought it was a Midland Rockhounds thing, but they just have it as the Hounds on their website.
They're cool looking, though.
Say that again. Sorry.
They're cool looking.
Yeah, it's a good logo. Reminds me of the dog in Sandlot, right? Zeus, was it?
Yeah, Zeus, that drooly monster.
Chewed on the Babe Ruth.
Yeah, it's a good dude. That's a good looking logo, though, no doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Rob Smith one is cool, but it's tough when you do a really vertical logo like that. It kind of ends up shrinking, kind of looks like a seam ornament.
It looks like a seam ornament, like I call it.
Yeah, you almost have to do a 3/4 view and just kill the legs, but
you have to angle it more. So like spread his legs, you know, get the bat up in the air, and you can kind of extend it around a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of times you'll see the logo makers do some type of swinging pose. That way you can kind of just tilt it a little bit and get more space.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. What's next?
Styll, they did the Rising Sun and then the restock of the 2 Otanis.
That Otani logo is still popular, huh?
Ali Frazier says they play in Santa Clara.
Who does?
Maybe the Hounds?
Oh, the Hounds?
Maybe he's talking about that. I'm not sure.
Not sure either. Tell us what you mean.
Yeah. But solid drop. Still bring the Otani heat.
Nice.
MyFitteds, I believe 2 slides.
All right, let's do keep 2, drop 2, Leon. You start, and I'll go after that.
All right, give me the Giants, Michael Strahan, top right. I will get the Ice Knicks, top left.
Okay.
I will drop the Judge, and I will drop the Slam Diego. No, that one's okay. I'll drop the Twins.
You didn't drop the Knicks.
I picked the Knicks.
Okay, I'm dropping the Knicks. I don't know what the
really.
Fuck you want. Yeah, why do you want a powder blue Knicks hat?
I don't know. It's kind of like the ice New York, ice cold New York. I don't know. I like it.
Is that Villanova's colors?
Oh yeah, that's why they did it.
That's why I did it, right?
Yeah,
because of the Villanova connection over there.
Yeah.
I'm dropping the Judge. I it's all kinds of colors on that I'm just like, whatever, man.
That thing's crazy.
I'm dropping the Knicks too. Whether I understand the hook, I just don't like it. I'm keeping the Giants in the upper right. I think that's a beautiful hat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm keeping the Cardinals.
Yeah, that one's smooth. That one's chain stitch.
What? I like it.
Yep.
Oh, the 49ers play in Santa Clara. Okay.
Oh, no, the Hounds is probably.
All right, let's move to the next slide.
A custom. Oh, I guess it wasn't. That was
okay.
Slide. Yeah. Just in Florida to ban minors from under 14 from using social media accounts, and 14 and 15-year-olds still have to apply to get parental consent. Is this a rare Florida win or too much overreach?
Well, before we talk about it, how about this, folks in the chat? 1, if you like this idea. 2, if you don't. So Florida banning minors under 14 from having social and media accounts. 1, if you like this. 2, if you don't. I'd love to hear from you guys. 1, if you like it. 2, if you don't. And me, I like it.
Yeah. I mean, we come from an age when Facebook was first invented. It was, you had to have a college email to get it.
Listen, here's the problem. It's so full of shit.
Yeah.
That's misleading kids. Now, I've been like on this like kind of like bodybuilding kick, right? And doing looking at a lot of bodybuilding content, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of kids on trend, like TRT, like testosterone, straight testosterone.
Oh, really? Fuck.
All these SARMs and whatnot. These are children that are looking at this, right? And feeling like it's attainable and I should do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got girls, on the other hand, looking at these fictitious plastic bodies, thinking that's the only thing that looks good.
Yeah.
And I think from a mental health perspective, It's fucking kids up, man.
Yeah. Not to mention how fast you can bully someone too.
Yeah, I mean,
you hear a lot of stories about, kids.
Yeah, you do. But I think like it's putting these kids in a place of like these. It's almost like
it's ruining expectations too. It's unrealistic expectations.
Like this. It's almost like the problem I have with porn and romantic comedies.
Yeah.
Right? Porn gives men the wrong impression of what a woman's for. And these romance movies give women this fucking inflated, weird sort of definition of what a guy should be.
Yeah.
And then these kids are going on social networking and they're seeing this stuff. They're seeing plastic bodies. They're seeing boys, teenagers that are just juiced up on gear.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just such a mess, dude. It's like it's a cesspool, and it's disallowing parents to like really do what they need to do.
Yeah, I saw this argument or this conversation with two, I guess they're OnlyFans models, but they're talking about like how much a man has to make to date them.
God. Yeah,
and then the question was, is $200K annual salary enough to date you? And the one responded like $200K like a month.
They're fucking wild, dude. Listen, I don't want to say my exact number. I've told you before the amount of money I made before I came to Topperzstore, right?
Yeah.
It took me my whole life to get to that point, right?
Yeah.
Of working hard and busting my and it's more than 200,000. It's more than that. But to hear someone say that wouldn't be enough as a 20-year-old.
Yeah, they want their partner. Well, the one person wanted their partner to make that in a month.
It's crazy. It's because this is the other thing, Leon, that you're hitting a great point. They are sitting there thinking they're creating these false expectations and making some of these men look like they're less than men because they're not making that kind of money.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, go make some money yourself.
Well, that's the problem too, is that they do, and they do it through these things that are maybe not so savory, but they're earning their money and whatever, all the power to them, but it gives them a false narrative too, like a false sense of worth, because now these chicks can go on and make 200,000. We saw some of the numbers. I mean,
it's crazy. That
you
was that
like an average
makes $43 million in a rolling 12-month period.
Yeah.
But more so than that, right? Like, just think about the weird sort of, as a boy, right? You're a boy. You're like 16 years old. And you're on the internet and you're seeing like these chicks saying you need to make $200,000, you need to be 6'1" or 6'3", whatever the fuck. I mean, it creates all of these weird sort of like hang-ups now for these kids. And they're too young to be dealing with this.
Yeah. It creates like false expectations. It's good, don't settle for sure. Get what you want out of life, but like, come on,
but listen, man, you get one life, right? Like, I get it. Yeah. Money is like important, but you know what's more important? Just enjoying the person you're with.
Yeah, just living.
Just fucking living, man.
Yeah.
You need money to live. There's no doubt, but you don't need $200,000 a month to live.
Who's legally, like, who's making that? That's a lot of
people making that, dude. There's a lot. There's people making it, but the whole landscape of this shit is changing, dude, because like even investment bankers and stuff, that's gonna be taken over by AI.
Yeah. AI is taking a lot of jobs.
It's taking a lot of jobs, dude.
Yeah, a lot of jobs.
At some point, man, we're all gonna be sitting at home getting paid by the government.
Yeah.
At least in the United States. I'm not sure about Canada. All right, let's move on.
I mean, it depends on Trump. Trump's calling our prime minister the governor, so we'll see. We might join you guys if he has his way. But all right, Pro Society's Friday lineup. So, a lot of stuff, different stuff. We kind of covered this Wednesday.
Yeah, we covered it Wednesday. It's a lot of the same stuff, though, right? It's always a couple Houston hats. AZ Crowns does some NHL, and then they do some local stuff.
Yeah, I think the AZ stuff is the one on the second picture. That's his stuff.
Yeah, the hockey stuff.
No, the LA's is all his.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Who did the
I
hockey
believe
stuff this time?
I believe the hockey was, I think, a joint thing, like a bunch of different people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like
But,
some.
some for everyone.
Yeah.
I feel like that Houston. Remember the Houston? It was it was Plain Jane, but people used to go crazy for that in NoHo.
Which one?
The Houston one, but it was like a Plain Jane. Or that was a 45s. Never mind.
The 45s.
I'm misremembering. Yeah,
the 45s. It had the small 45s too.
Yeah, that one people used to go crazy for.
I think they only made 18 of those, man.
A lot of those runs. Some of those runs, like
because I have that hat. You know that. I have that 45s hat, the pink bottom.
Yeah.
Like that was a different time, right?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, one topic I forgot to add. We need to get Arian's take on this because he's from New Jersey. You know, they've been talking about these like drones that they have no idea where they're from, and they're about the size of a car. And people fly their drones near it, and their batteries get zapped. And some people are saying when the drones fly near their cars, their car battery starts flickering, and the time on their cars start resetting and stuff like that.
Wow. And
the government has no idea who it is. They've said it's not American military. They don't think it's from an adversarial military, but people are saying that there's potentially like a mothership.
It's China.
People were accusing it was Iraq or Iran, one of the two.
I think it's China.
You think so?
Nah, man, I don't know. Fucking with you.
I saw this other thing where the Chinese were releasing these bird drones from the water.
Oh, dude, let's talk about this. There's something else that's controversial. We should talk about this. Okay. This Luigi guy that shot the CEO of UHC.
Mm-hmm. This is in Iran.
Have you heard of that? Have you heard about the story?
Luigi Mangione?
Yeah.
About how they don't think it's him?
No. The whole story about him, though. Like, just the whole story. You've heard it.
The vigilante.
Now he's being lauded as like a fucking hero, man. This guy murdered somebody, dude.
Yeah. Did you hear about the lady that repeated his same words?
Yeah.
Has no guns, and they got fucking arrested.
Here's the deal, right, dude? Like, I can kind of I can understand the frustration with insurance companies. I can understand it, but like, I don't think you're gonna solve the problem by shooting someone in the back.
No, I mean they're saying that guy is the guy that put in the AI that's been auto declining stuff or whatever. But yeah, there's got to be a different way than shooting someone.
You can't shoot people, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna. But we don't live in a country where
you take it out by shooting someone.
I don't disagree with what you're saying. I don't disagree with it at all. But like, there's a reason why we have the systems in place that we do. While it may have holes in it, right? Mm-hmm. And it does have holes in it. I don't think the answer is allowing people to go out and start fucking like John Wicking someone in the back of the head. Like, it's like
on a smaller point, did you see that thousands of people are just reviewing Altoona McDonald's with 1-star reviews because they're upset?
No, but listen, there's something else. So let me tell you a quick story, right? So I was in the car with Anna, and I bought a Peak Design backpack before for my camera and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we were driving to the warehouse, and I'm like, he was wearing, like, this kid's gonna get caught. And she's like, why? I swear on my life, I had this conversation with Anna. This was like before they knew who he was. I said, that Peak Design backpack, like, they're gonna find this fucking kid because not a lot of people have that thing. It's like a niche product that you see like on Instagram ads and shit. Like, there can't be a ton of those sold, right?
Yeah.
And what do you call it?
The CEO gave him up, right?
Yeah, but I told Anna, I said, he's gonna get busted. I brought up the fucking backpack. Mm-hmm. And today I'm seeing it, right? That they think that, the CEO of that company gave him up.
Yeah.
But
I saw that going around.
But it's, dude, I swear to you, I said this to Anna already. I said the backpack is what I brought up.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that that came out today. But
Yeah.
here's another thing. So maybe CEOs shouldn't make 1,000 times their employees. Okay. See, I don't have a hatred for them making a lot of money if it was done ethically, but I mean, because they're the ones, some of these CEOs are part owners. They've helped build that company. They've put a lot more risk into it. So they deserve more reward. Now, I'm not saying that every one of them should be making, but like Jeff Bezos, yeah, I mean, he fucking built that shit, dude. Like, there's a reason why they have some of that money. Now, I'm not going to say they all did it ethically. There may be some stuff that's unethical for sure, and that should be addressed. But like, do you really think like the guy working at the Amazon warehouse should be making as much money as a CEO? It's wild, man. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
They risk something. Like Bezos risked something. He built something. Like, so what is he supposed to do? I don't know.
Yeah, there'll also be no incentive to do anything.
Or again, maybe lower the gap between it. Maybe, yeah, that would make sense. But maybe the gap is too big. But there definitely should be a sizable gap between the guy that risked his fucking everything to build something. There should be a gigantic gap between him and someone who applied to work at that corporation.
It just gets gross where some CEOs do a bad job and they cut and it doesn't go well. Then they get fired and they get a crazy like package. Like that's when it gets whatever. But I mean, it's case by case.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not savvy enough to talk through every point of this Detroit Fitted fan, but I will say there should be a sizable difference between the guy who risked everything to build his company and the person who just applied to work in the warehouse. I mean, that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
But I do agree with, like the government. I've told Leon's heard me say this, man. I feel like everybody in fucking politics is crooked, man. I feel like every one of them. I Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, all of them. I feel like they're all fucking corrupt.
Yeah.
How does like Obama go into office, right, worth X amount of dollars and come out worth I don't know, fucking
10x, 20x. Yeah.
Like how the fuck is that? How the fuck does that happen?
Yeah.
It's like it's they're all crooked to me, man. They're all crooked to me. All of them. How do they go into office worth $500,000 and come out worth 10? Like, how does that happen?
I think Trump is the only one. No, I'm not. By no means, I don't pick sides. I'm Canadian, but his net worth went down. They say.
Yeah, I just, it's come on, man. They're all fucking crooked, bro.
Yeah.
All right. What's next?
All right. Hat dreams.
Okay.
Hat dreams.
Is that hat dreams that Browns hat too? It is.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like they use blue gray or pewter in it.
Is that blue gray?
It might be pewter. It might be pewter.
Yeah, it looks pewter. They probably anytime I see pewter now, I'm wondering if the intention was metallic black. Yeah. But solid drops from them.
I like the Capitals a lot. I love that Screaming Eagle logo. I think that's one of the best logos.
The healthcare system is broken, everybody. I agree with that, man. I agree with that. I can't disagree with that. I'm just saying, like, I don't think we shooting people in the back over it. We should, like, there has to be other things that we can do. Because what I'm afraid of isn't like, I'm not like so worried about that situation more so than what it could become.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It becomes this environment where you have these rogue sort of
laws. There's laws
sharing where every fucking CEO is located where they're at and stuff. And now you're just offing CEOs for the hell of it. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
That could become wild.
I think the root of the problem is the companies have too much power. They influence the lawmakers and they get away with too much. So
Yeah.
That's a system problem, though.
Yeah.
All right, moving forward, we got a home game.
Home games had some good drops lately.
Yeah. Between Society, Hat Dreams, and home game, I think this drop is the best.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But it could be the photography too. This is good photography.
It is. But there's not a bad hat here.
No. The Dodgers is kind of different, and the Mets is kind of different, and they kind of like blacked out like they did a monochromatic side patch. I think that Braves is really solid. I don't love the stadium patches, but I mean, it's not like the hats are ugly.
No, they're good hats. I don't think there's anything bad here.
Yeah. All right. Did you hear about this story?
Yeah, I did.
All right. So Caitlin Clark was the first ever WNBA Athlete of the Year. And unfortunately, Sheila Johnson, the owner of the Washington Mystics, did not like that. She felt that Caitlin was a bad choice for it. They should have put the whole WNBA as the Athlete of the Year.
Oh God!
And then I have Caitlin Clark's interview on the right, and the context that so her point was there's so many other people. It's not just Caitlin. There's so many great parts of the draft. To single her out is not unfair to some of the women that came before her. Some people added context though. So 31% of the Mystics' total home attendance for the season came from 2 games when they played Caitlin Clark versus the Fever.
Listen, these folk. God. A couple things about this story, right? Number one, fuck this lady, because I mean, like, nobody gave a shit about the WNBA until Caitlin Clark came around. Honestly,
yeah,
nobody. And I shouldn't say nobody. You know what I mean? Relatively nobody.
95% of the people.
It's like the fucking league was on life support, and I
think they still lost money this year.
Yeah, of course it did. It's subsidized by the NBA. It's really just like giving a life. There's no way the NBA would ever cut it, because the PR nightmare that would ensue would be insane.
Yeah,
but I mean, Caitlin Clark made the WNBA relevant. Is she the best player in the WNBA? No, she's not. But she made it relevant.
Yeah.
And she's literally like breathed life into that league. And all of these women, like all these people hating on her, like, am I a Caitlin Clark fan? No, I'm not. I don't even like what she said. This whole thing that her PR team like fucking shoved down her throat to spew out about, like, all this racial stuff. Like, come on, man, just shut the fuck up. Like, just accept your award. Like,
well, to be fair to her, they interviewed her. No,
I understand they interviewed her,
Yeah.
but this stuff it's PR bullshit, man. I don't buy any of it, man. It's like, it's so like, why is that what it's about? Like, it's just like, why do you even have to talk about that?
Yeah. Do you think her
I
race
feel like it was forced? If it genuinely came from her, that'd be different. I feel like this is all like, like just like politics, man. I feel like they're like giving these like fucking sound bites to them, make sure they get it out there, right? Just to save face. But at the end of the day, man, Angel Reese, I believe, has done a lot for that league too. I do. Because I think the controversy between her and Caitlin Clark created even more popularity for the WNBA.
Yeah, but without Caitlin Clark, she's not half as popular, though. I believe that.
No, but that fueled Caitlin Clark. That helped Caitlin Clark too, though, Leon.
Yeah.
Angel Reese, you need to have that. Even though I don't find them to be rivals, you needed to have that element for it to really catch fire.
I think they both acknowledge that. They don't hate each other.
No, I think they do.
You think they do?
Oh, yeah, I think they do. I think they fucking hate each other. And
I think as competitors, they do, yeah.
No, I don't think they like each other at all. I don't think they like each other at all. I don't.
Fair enough.
But I don't like listen, I'm all for like evening the playing field. And, I'm a guy, I'm a guy who wants to see blacks do well, whites do well. I want to see everybody do well, but I want to see everyone do it together and do it right. But I also don't want to see this fictitious bullshit that's not really from the heart. Does that make sense to you?
So
when I see this stuff that she said, I don't believe she even thought that. I don't even believe that came from her. I believe that came from some PR person telling her to say it. And that bothers me.
Fair enough. Do you think her I don't think her, to me, I don't know, maybe I'm naive in this. I don't think her race matters. I think if she was Japanese, black, whatever, I think what compels her.
No, I think.
And what pushes her forward.
I think her being white did help her.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah. I do think it helped her. But I don't think we need to hear about it every fucking second because she's a great player.
Yeah. And
I also don't think she has to overcompensate and start like spewing shit that some PR person told her to spew when this is really about something that she won, an award that something that she won.
Yeah.
But I believe that both Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark together are responsible for what's going on right now in the WNBA. I think Caitlin Clark alone, it would have slowed down a little bit. I think once you added the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark element to it, it made it even stronger.
Yeah. I mean, like someone like Sabrina, similar, but she didn't have like crazy rivalry. She didn't really push the league forward. But I remember there being a lot of hype around her, and she never.
But you just said, what did I just tell you? What was the why is Caitlin Clark still going? Yes, she's a skilled player, but that whole thing, people are hanging on every little moment between her and Angel Reese.
Yeah, yeah. Well, she never had that like that run where she was like disrespecting people and going back and forth. And yeah, she never had that controversy.
No. I just don't like any of this. And I don't like this old lady either. Like I mean,
yeah, for her to
the whole WNBA. No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. It should not. I think Caitlin Clark is a more skilled player than Angel Reese. I don't think that's a question.
Yeah.
But I believe that Caitlin Clark's whole like thing would have slowed down drastically had it not been for Angel Reese and that whole element. That's just what I think. I think it would have died off faster. And I think in 2 years, I think more people are going to be talking about that girl from UCLA than they are any of these girls.
You think so, Juju?
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
That girl's beautiful. She's skilled, and she's marketable.
Yeah.
And I'll say it again. She's beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, Paige gets a lot of Paige Buckers gets a lot of attention too. But we haven't seen anywhere where they've had to move their stadiums to bigger arenas like Caitlin Clark, though. Like, that is a real effect. People want to see her. She gets people to pay attention to the sport. And I don't think that should ever be held against her, man. Just use it. Fuck it. For you to complain about it.
In a perfect world. Hey, listen, man, at the end of the day, racism's alive and well in this country, right?
Yeah.
In a perfect world, we would never have to talk about race and all this shit, but we do.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to be contrived and forced. That's just my
the world we live in. Yeah.
Yeah, but we live in this world, so it is what it is. All right, let's move on.
All right. Lids HD, this is their Christmas pack. I do have some of the inspos. You want to guess at them, or?
Oh God, do I want to guess at these?
Yeah. One of them is
I don't want to guess. Let's just go.
You want to guess? All right, hold on a second. Let me pull it up. So this is their sorry. So the Mets is so these are all the deck the halls.
Okay.
So the Mets is eggnog.
Okay.
Corpus Christi.
Oh, I see. They're not like movies and shit. These are like
no, like Christmas stuff.
All right.
Corpus Christi candy cane.
Okay.
LA Angels Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
New York Yankees light the menorah.
Okay.
St. Louis Cardinals fireplace.
Yep.
Giants gingerbread house.
Okay.
Red Sox coal in your stocking.
Okay.
Dodgers spin the dreidel.
Mm-hmm.
Angels all of the lights. Astros, sorry, all of the lights.
Yeah. Christmas lights.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm convinced that I did the right thing by not fucking doing holiday inspired hats because they're the fucking worst.
I don't mind the Houston one. I mean the Red Sox, you could wear that year round. That's like Georgetown colors.
I can't. Yeah, the Red Sox is good. The Astros, you can't really. I mean, that's way too colorful.
I don't mind the Astros.
The Cardinals, you could wear.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Really curious. They did the light the menorah and spin the dreidel.
Why? What are you curious about? Hanukkah.
Yeah, I know that, but just to like mix it in with the Christmas drop, I don't know. It's just
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but where do you stop? I mean, just make fucking good hats, please.
Yeah.
You know, just make good hats. There's a couple here that are good. All right, let's move on.
Fresh rags.
You okay today, Leon? You got a lot of coughing over there,
This
buddy.
cough won't go away, man. I think I'm going to walk in tomorrow.
Tampa Bay.
The over-the-counter stuff's not doing it.
Starting to sound like Snap used to sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fresh rags. Clean hat. We showed it off Wednesday. You showed it off in person.
Yeah. Nice hat. Michael Bickle does a good job. These are 5950 A-frames on the left.
Yeah. So that was the, I believe they call it dash something. Let me get the exact name. The ones on the right is like the Let It Snow drop. In the middle is corduroy hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Dash mark mesh.
What is it?
NBA dash mark mesh. So the back is like a mesh kind of material, almost like a.
The 5950 A-frames.
Yeah. They call it dash mark mesh A-frame fitted.
Okay.
And then the middle is NHL cord.
I like the way they market stuff during holiday. You know, they have these like different drops every day and stuff. I remember like 4 years ago, I was glued to it. You know.
Yeah, like every day, like just seeing what they would drop.
Yep.
And the ornaments and stuff like that. It's cool.
It's cool stuff. What's your favorite of these three, Leon? Mine's probably the corduroy hockey.
Yeah, corduroy hockey is the most practical. I mean, this snowflake one is cool. I don't think I would ever wear it, but just for like the artistry of it, like look at the embroidery. And
no, that is a cool looking hat.
It's like a cool hat I would like to own.
Yeah,
I probably would never wear.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling the. I get the idea of the dash mark stuff, but I mean, at least it's different logos. Just some look better than others. Like,
yeah.
But for the most part, I feel it's a little bit on the plain side. But I prefer, given the choice, I would get the snowflake one to be different, and then I would just check out the corduroy hockey.
All right, cool.
Then you had some Born X raised, and then your boy Jason Tatum had a little.
I saw that little Christmas pack, huh?
Yeah. So Born X raised. They did Rams this time.
Los Angeles makes sense, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you like the lucky?
Another snapback, Tatum snapback too, that I think has his head and he's wearing a Christmas hat.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool too.
Do you like
the only of those Celtics ones I mean, it's a great concept. The only one I really would wear though would be the one all the way to the right.
Yeah, I think that's the best one. The cord.
They play every Christmas. That would be perfect if I went to
The game.
game on Christmas. Yeah. I took my daughter to a Christmas game like 4 years ago, I think, when Kyrie was on the team. Kyrie went off too.
Nice. And then the OVO football. So the hats. I mean, they did.
I didn't mind them.
Yeah, they did scripts with the OVO logo, but I think the real highlight is bringing that old starter jacket back.
Yeah, but I like the hats too.
Yeah, the hoodies are cool.
I actually like that OVO logo. I really do. That owl.
They make quality stuff. His name brand equity has gone down a little bit.
Dude, he is like, listen, man, like suing and stuff. Like this is like some real bitch ass stuff, dude.
Yeah,
right?
They say he's doing it because they're trying to ruin his his leverage for the record deal, but I don't know. It's messy. Suing in a rap battle is definitely not the move you want to do.
No, like, and even you now, like even you're on that train now, right? Like, nah.
Well, I mean, come on, I can't. He's done the most for the city.
Yeah,
and I'll always have admiration for that. But I mean, like, this is not a good look.
Yeah. Well, OVO.
Dave Parker, Dick Allen have joined the Hall of Fame. I was not old enough to enjoy either as a ball player. I know Dave Parker ended up retiring with the Blue Jays in 1991. I believe he played like 10 games with the Blue Jays, but these two fellas got into the Hall of Fame. I did make hats commemorating both, but I was just not old enough to watch them play.
Well, good for them. I don't have enough context, dude. Honestly, I didn't even dig into their statistics at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it was good to see. I know some other players that will get their first time shot next for next year, as well as some Negro League players should make it. Like John Donaldson, the pitcher should make it. They credit him with inventing the slider. So we'll see. And then Packers back out. We haven't seen them back in a long time, but they dropped these two wool tweed hats.
They've been known. They usually do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Good to see them back. Capanova brought back these Metro throwbacks.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of covered these on Wednesday.
Yeah.
This was cool. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see this?
No.
So.
I saw it. Anna showed me. Anna sent this to me.
Yeah, just someone in New York.
First Christmas tree. You feeling it?
Yeah. I thought it was funny. So
yeah,
a lot of red Yankee
hats. That's funny. Anna sent me that.
Yeah, a lot of red Yankee hats by this fella, but yeah, that's cool. Just us being fitted guys, and that's it.
Wow. Little 2 hour and 13-minute show. Not too bad.
Yeah. Only had to disconnect once. I got to figure out what the heck's going on with the. I think it's when I
You should figure out the cough. You should figure out the cough first.
Well, yeah, that's a most important. But I think it's when I have to keep like minimizing and unminimizing it. Something goes haywire with the back.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, I enjoyed the show. I hope you guys did too. You guys got a full 2 hours and 13 minutes of what some would call entertainment. I enjoyed it though.
I had a fun time. There's a good pace too, different topics for us to talk about.
God, we can't just talk about hats all the time. Right?
Yeah.
We can't talk about hats all the time.
Oh, breaking news. Embiid got hurt and didn't return. This guy, man.
That's the most fragile big man I've ever seen in my life.
An internet bill is paid $166. Trust me, it's paid.
He's starting to like remind me of Greg Oden.
Well, now he's got his money, right? He's getting almost $70 million a year.
It's crazy.
I know NBA players don't get the length the
Embiid's
MLB players,
print
but
his badge.
70 mil, man. It's a lot of money. Some of these players.
All right. Listen, let's wrap this show up. This was a great show, everybody. We enjoyed having you here tonight. And with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys are dropping a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. UAP, we have not discussed congressional UAP hearings. Unfortunately, I will look that up and talk about it next week, hopefully. For Leon and Pierre, we're out of here.
See you, everybody.
Peace.